It's prediction time. Why don't we do what we do every week? Let's play out the scenario of the 49ers winning this game, then the scenario of them losing, and then we'll make a prediction.
Winning first. Okay.
Considering they're 6.5-point underdogs at this point, let's do the less likely scenario first.
Okay, winning. Okay. No, I'm not delaying. Okay. I'm organizing my thoughts.
Okay.
They win because Salah really does a good job with that defense. That would be the key thing. He puts pressure on Stafford. Because Stafford sometimes, he's not that fast. If you put pressure on him, he looks old, and he makes mistakes. So they put pressure on Stafford. As a result, Puka Nacua doesn't do as well as you'd think, and all of that kind of thing. On the offense, miracle things happen. Yeah. Purdy or Mac Jones does well. Kyle does design very interesting plays. He's creative. And usually you open up the pass by running. They open up the run by passing. It's reversed. And McCaffrey is catching passes, and whoever the hell they have playing on Thursday. And all of a sudden, McCaffrey maybe gets 70 or 80 yards as a runner because they're doing things passing. And the Niners win a close game, but a gutty game, and now they're 4-1. And that would be a big deal. A big deal.
I like that.
What do you think?
Add to that? Can I add to that? Okay, how about this? So it's a short week, and you're going to go play on turf, and you haven't managed Christian McCaffrey at all. You've used him a ton. You got to dial it back. And this is a good week because he's an older running back. He has calf issues, and those could get worse on turf. So just in spite of himself, even though Kyle wants to run the offense through Christian McCaffrey, he doesn't this week. He saves Christian from himself, and as a result of no Christian, maybe no Pearsall, we get the most creative version of Kyle. And he really out-coaches Sean McVay, gets Jake Tondres involved in the red zone, plays really well. Mac Jones plays, or let's say whichever quarterback plays, doesn't turn the ball over 3 times. Maybe they don't turn the ball over at all. And Stafford does. So there's some creativity from Kyle. Maybe there's a different running back. Maybe they play Isaac Guerendo. Remember when they liked Isaac Guerendo, Dad?
Is he active?
Yeah. I mean, last year they thought that he might be better than Jordan Mason. They got rid of Jordan Mason, got a guy who's like not as good as Jordan Mason, and they think he's better than Guerendo. Maybe they give him a look. Maybe they give the rookie a look. Maybe they give Brian Robinson a look. But they do something they haven't done yet on offense, and it catches the Rams by surprise, and they don't commit 4 freaking turnovers. They don't beat themselves.
I love it. And they win a close game. And boy, if they win that game next Tuesday when we go on, I will praise them to the skies. And I'll be happy to do it.
Let me ask you an impertinent question before we move on to the losing. Yeah, if Mac starts this game and wins, what happens?
Okay, that's obvious to me. If Mac wins, Kyle may delay bringing back Brock a week or two, but he will bring him back because he's the number 1 quarterback, and it's how Kyle Shanahan thinks. Oh, remember when he said, well, no, he's number 3 on the depth chart. He was talking about Jordan Mason, right? He goes by the depth chart. His quarterback that he believes in is Brock Purdy. So even if Mac wins, no, Brock will come back. That's what I firmly believe. Okay, losing scenario. Let's start again with defense. It's a hell of a defense. Robert Saleh really has them ready. He doesn't call McVay a legal cheater, although he already has. He already did that too, right?
Last week.
He did it last week. So McVay may be pissed.
It's not just Liam Cohn. It's Sean McVay and Kevin O'Connell too. Okay.
I mean, he wasn't messing around, Iggy. Okay, so the defense is terrific, but the passing game of the Rams is pretty good. They have some pretty good wide receivers, and they're able to run against the 49ers because the 49ers defense is not the best against the run. So what I'm saying is they can pass and run. And as good as the Niners defense is and as good as Salah is, offense, whoever the quarterback is, especially if it's Purdy, they get trapped in the pocket and they get sacked. They get sacked some. They don't have a running game. McCaffrey catches some passes, but he gets knocked down like a flounder. He's laying there like a flounder. And Trent Williams is beginning to look confused, old, bewildered. After the game, Iggy, bewildered. Because what happens is a great athlete, I'm going to say he, but it could be she. I don't want to use they. A great athlete in his mind or her mind always feels like that great athlete and doesn't understand when the body can't do what the mind wants it to do. And I think he's beginning to experience that.
Yeah.
I think if the Rams win, it won't be by just a field goal. It'll be 10, 15, something like that points.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. Yeah, I mean, the Niners couldn't touch Trevor Lawrence. Well, now you got Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
I mean, this offensive line is better. This quarterback is better. Their wide receivers are better. And against that Jaguars defense, Robert Saleh was soft and conservative. He rushed 4. He played zone. He had him playing off. He was conceding catch after catch to Brian freaking Thomas Jr. Well, now you got Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. So if you weren't confident against the Jaguars receivers, I don't expect Saleh to play particularly aggressively and blitz a lot, even though if he doesn't, he's going to lose. So I don't expect much from the defense in this game. And then on offense, the offense is a mess. The offense is a freaking mess. And if they lose, whichever quarterback they put out there, Brock, Mac, both of them, they're going to really struggle because there is no running game here. And all the receivers are hurt. And the Rams defense is really good. Their pass rush is really good. So whichever quarterback's going to play is going to get hit multiple times. And like you said, this game might not be so close.
Iggy, they never even hit Trevor Lawrence.
They didn't touch him. No. Yeah. So what do you think? Who's going to win, Dad?
Oh. I see no reason to pick the 49ers.
Yeah. It's too bad. You know, they really thought that Jaguars game was the must-win game, and they really gave it their all, and now they're going to lose this game. This was the game they needed to win. They're going to lose this game, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, if they win this game, we won't apologize because we're allowed to have an opinion, and opinions can be wrong. But I'll admit we were wrong and say we're delighted to be wrong, and God love the Niners. But, Iggy, I repeat, I see no reason to pick the 49ers in this game.
If they win this game, it would be a miracle.
Yeah.
There would have to be so many fluky things that would happen. Or maybe Mac Jones or Brock Purdy is just going to put the team on their shoulders. Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
The best quarterback on the field is going to be on the Rams. All right.
Unless he gets hurt. And then if he gets hurt, Iggy, wouldn't that be dramatic? Jimmy.
Yeah. And you got Jimmy time. I don't want Matthew Stafford to get hurt. I would never, ever wish that upon anyone. But if Jimmy just happened to, like if Matthew Stafford got, the flu or not even the flu, food poisoning before the game and Jimmy just had to play, I wouldn't be upset.
It would be
feel bad for
interesting.
Matthew.
Yeah, but it would be so dramatic, right?
Yes.
It would be the height of drama, more than Eric Armstead. It would be really the height.
It's just the tip of the freaking iceberg, man. People that that want revenge against this team. Armstead was one. Jimmy's on the list, man. Jimmy, he deserves one start against Kyle Shanahan in his life. He deserves it.
Okay.